Hi, you all. You asked for ghost stories. I've got some stories for you. So, we'll start with this one, mainly because one of my friends that I grew up with validated this the other day because I thought, well, did it really happen? So when I was a kid, my grandfather passed away, I think around seventh grade. He died in November, and he was notorious for carrying solid silver coins, usually dimes, in his pocket. And my grandfather was incredible. He was my mother's father. He lived with us until he passed. He was incredibly creative. He was a musician. He did all kinds of great things. But as gifts, he always gave silver coins. It was just part of who he was. And that Christmas, now we had really ugly dark brown shag carpet. And my mother was a neat freak, and she had cleaned the whole house and vacuumed the living room. And she went into the kitchen to cook something, and when she came back, there was a silver dime in the floor. And she didn't think anything of it. She just figured that maybe it got sucked up in the vacuum cleaner and then got spit out, right? So she dropped it on top of the TV and went back in the other room. Meanwhile, my girlfriend and I were running around and we were playing, doing what girls do at 12, 13, 14. And my mother goes back in, and there's another dime in the floor in front of the fireplace, which is where my grandfather used to stand all the time. She picked it up, she put it on top of the TV, she laughed, and I looked at her and I said, "What's going on?" She goes, "Nothing, nothing." And so my friend and I went on doing our thing. My mother came back in the room, and there was a third dime, solid silver, in the same place. She put it on the TV. I looked at my friend, she looked at me, and my mother said, "There is one for each of us. This is a gift from my dad to us." And each of us got a silver dime that day. And then they stopped falling. See, there were only 3 people in the house. So, if you ever doubt that there are ghosts or spirits or people trying to connect with us on the other side, my friend can verify that story. See you soon.